I'm Mallory Peterson, and I'm here in Ashley, Wisconsin at the Shawamigan Food Co-op, and I'm here in the classroom today to show you how to decorate cupcakes. That will be wonderful for Valentine's Day, but can also be used for any other occasion. Today we'll be using some American buttercream for decorating. I have a small offset spatula I'll be using to put on the frosting with. I have a small offset spatula that I'll be using to put the frosting on with. And then we have an assortment of candy and sprinkles that we'll be putting on as well. So first, I'm going to start with my small spatula and my buttercream. Just make sure it's nice and smooth. If it's been sitting or usually any time before you apply it, just give it a good mix to make sure it's good and creamy again. In my opinion, you don't need a turntable to decorate or to frost cupcakes. It's really pretty easy. Once you get a nice blob of frosting on top, you can kind of turn it in your hand and smooth it down with your spatula. If you get any crumbs in your cake, feel free to scrape it off and start over, or just put some more frosting over the top until it's covered. These cupcakes are going to get a lot of fun decorations, so I'm not too worried about the texture or any crumbs. They'll be covered up pretty well. And you can take your spatula and go around the edge of the cupcake just to make sure it's somewhat circular. Frosting cupcakes is pretty easy. It's great for people of all ages. You can put on as much frosting or as little as you'd like. If you plan on adding more frosting for your decoration, then just start with a thin coat. It's always good to have a base layer of frosting before you decorate your cupcake, even if the decoration is putting more frosting on top. If you're a frosting lover like me, you can always add more frosting. Something to look forward to. Let's frost it up here. One fun thing I like to do when the frosting is fresh is add some sprinkles to the edge. A really easy way to add sprinkles just to the edge of your cupcake is to roll it in sprinkles. And I'll show you how that's done. Once you get your frosting on nice and smooth, you can take some sprinkles of your preference and put them in a shallow plate. And what you're going to do is just dip the corners of the cupcake in the sprinkles and keep turning it. What it does is create a border of sprinkles. Much easier than trying to place them on there perfectly with your hands. There you go. So we'll make a few of them look like that. Go. A little dip. Just keep turning it in the sprinkles. Isn't that fun? Let's do one more. I'm a big fan of sprinkles. I feel like it's an easy way to add color without using a lot of food coloring. Also, I feel like a few sprinkles really add a lot to a cake. So just a small handful of color can really make something feel a lot more festive. I'm going to get the rest of these frosted up, and then we'll get to the candies. So now that I've got the cupcakes all frosted, we're going to start to decorate these. And something new we're going to add to these cupcakes are these really delicious suckers that we sell at the co-op here as well. What I want to do with this is I'm going to take a piping bag that I filled with yellow, and this is a Wilton tip number 3. That's really great for writing with. It's just a small circular tip. And what I'm going to do is write an initial on this sucker, the person who it's for. We just ran into our coworker Brian, and I promised him a cupcake, so I'm going to put a B on this one. B for Brian, and a little heart on the side. We'll get a good zoom in where we'll be able to show you how to do that. So I'm going to stick this right in the cupcake that's Brian's. And also, add a couple more chocolates and gummies. I think he'll appreciate that. He's worked pretty darn hard. I think he deserves some. Now today we don't have raspberries, but we have these beautiful blackberries. And put a few more little sprinkles on there for Mr. Brian. All right. My heart got smushed, Sarah.
Oh, it's okay.
So here's a cupcake for Brian. As you can see, this one is finished. We're going to add some more decorations to the rest of these cupcakes. We're going to decorate them similarly to the cake that we decorated in a previous video, which includes some rosebuds, and this is a Wilton Rose Kit number 104. And then we also have, this is a round tip number 10. So this is a big circle. So another technique you can use with a number 10 writing tip is to make a heart. And really all you're going to do is squeeze and release at an angle. We're going to do one side of the heart at a time. So squeeze and release, squeeze and release, and you get yourself a heart. We discovered something really fun. If you take one of the suckers and you pipe a heart on it, one side, and the other, and we'll clean up that bottom. Just wipe that off. There we go. And then we'll dip it in our sprinkles. And we get what looks like a little sprinkled heart. Stick that right on there. Now I want to invite Sarah up, my film assistant. Sarah, my film assistant, up. This is my film assistant, Sarah, and she came to help.
Yeah, we're going to decorate some cupcakes, and I don't really know what I'm doing, so that means you can do this too.
Don't you worry, Sarah. It's really easy. There's no wrong way to decorate these cupcakes. Just have fun.
That's what I need to know.
Yeah, you just have fun. So we have plenty of yummy treats. As you can see, some chocolate and gummies and sprinkles. And we're just going to go to town here, Sarah. So if you want to grab a cupcake, I'm going to finish this one that I started.
Okay.
You go ahead and grab one, and you do whatever you feel you want to do.
Awesome.
Remember, the theme is love, so we got lots of hearts.
Okay.
And if you need any help piping, you just let me know here, dear.
All right, sweet.
Yeah. I'm going to add some more chocolate. This one is like really fun. Actually super cute.
We're going to do a little flower on this one. Mallory kind of taught me how to do this earlier, and it's really easy.
A rosebud.
Yes. We did the rosebuds on the cake, so if you look in that episode or that video too, it's in there, how to do this.
Way to go, Sarah.
Fat tip down, right? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
we're kind of getting there. And it all just comes with practice too.
Yeah.
So. Oh, look at this.
Look at that, girl.
When you keep going, it just keeps getting better.
Filling
Look
it
at
with
this.
petals. Look at you go.
Oh, look, I'm making a flower. I've never made a flower before.
Oh, gorgeous. I love that.
And then we'll add some decor to it.
Yeah. Good work, Sarah.
Yes. Oh, look at how
I made a fun little design. Yeah. One really fun thing about candy is you can just kind of toss it on there, or you can like meticulously place it in really pretty patterns.
Yeah.
Candy's really fun to decorate with. It's easy to find in the stores, and Kids and adults alike absolutely love it. When you just add more sweet to a sweet treat,
What can go wrong?
yeah, you really can't do any wrong with that.
Yeah. I just added a cute little heart in the middle of mine, keeping it pretty simple.
That's really nice, Sarah.
Yes.
I think I might pipe some rosebuds as well.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to do one more?
Yeah, no, help me finish these up, Sarah.
Okay.
Let's do this. Oh, well, I just made some rosebuds that look like a heart. So
Yeah,
that turned out kind of fun.
That is
Check
fun.
that out. Yeah. It's so much fun to decorate together, too. One thing you'll find out is that everybody has a different style. And so getting together and teaching each other the things you like to do and know how to do is a great way to inspire your friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is I almost don't want to do anything to this, but I think I'm going to use these pretty yellow candies around the outside. Right, like a heart of gold going on over here.
Well, we made two kind of hearts. They kind of look like hearts anyways, and we're going to put some candy on
They do.
This one.
That's really pretty.
If you say so, Mallory.
You know
It's
what?
cute though. It's cute though.
You're doing a great job. When you make cupcakes that are all different from one another, it makes it a little more special to pick out that perfect one for yourself too. It feels a bit more personal.
We're going to do another flower because that was fun. And the more you do it, the better you'll get. So,
It's true.
maybe do like a couple small ones.
If you end up doing something you don't like, it's not hard to scrape it off and start over again. Don't ever feel bad about that. But once you get to scraping off the same cupcake 4 or 5 times, it might be time to take a little break. Believe me, I've done it.
That's cute.
Yeah. These are turning out fun. I love the dip and sprinkles method too. I feel like it's less messy. These suckers really are fun. They add a whole new element. They give it some height. Mm-hmm. Go
I feel like
ahead.
I should use a blackberry as
Yeah,
well.
take a blackberry. I'm gonna take a chocolate chunk from over here. Add some more hearts. Yeah. Cupcakes are also an easy way to share cake without making a huge mess. You can usually just serve them with a napkin. No cutting involved. Easy to share with the neighbor, drop off a couple in a little box.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave you to the last one.
Okay,
Mallory.
let's see here. Let's see what we can do. I think I'll use up this big. Thanks
Oh,
for your
yeah.
help, Sarah.
You're
These are
welcome.
beautiful. Yeah, you did a great job. We'll load this one up a little bit of everything. Let's see. Chocolate ball, this middle one. Yeah.
This looks so good.
Great. I think so too. Thanks for your help, Sarah.
You're welcome.
In our quick tutorial today, we hope we helped you gain some ideas and inspiration to decorate cupcakes with no stress, with lots of love for your friends and your family. Thanks so much for joining us today, and happy Valentine's Day, everybody.